Hey there, my name is Latroshia.bostic. If you are in Georgia, like I am, you woke up to a beautiful white surroundings, right? I say white. It looks like it's winter in Wonderland. I am actually at my sister's. I decided yesterday that I was going to go ahead and get locked in and not be at home by myself. Although I got packed earlier this week contemplating, should I stay home? Should I go? Should I stay home? Should I go? But again, I live alone, no pets, no kids, no GK, grandkids, no significant other or anything like that. So I decided, you know what? I don't want to be alone and no cable. I haven't had cable since right before 2020. Got rid of the cable. And so my sister has cable. So when she said you should come and get locked in with us, I said, you know what? I'm going to take you up on your offer. And like, she made chili and all of that. And I am one of those type people, because I don't have cable. I'm not going to come and hog your television. And so whatever they chose to watch last night, I enjoyed it with them, because had I been home, I would not have been able to do any of that, right? And so, as you all know, I am on a journey myself, getting a home, and I'm going to share this video if you would like to know about the journey and why I'm talking about this journey. It's not that it's my first time in real estate getting a home. However, it is my first time doing it alone as a self-employed person purchasing a home, because when I bought homes in the past, I was W-2, right? So it was so much easier, but being self-employed and relying on your own merits to be able to purchase a home is huge, right? It is huge, but not even that. It's just huge all the way around, even being W-2, right? And so I say that to say information changes situations, right? I've had 2 buyer consults this morning, and it's because people are at home. They've had the time to sit down. You know, when 2020 happened, there were so many people that entered the real estate industry. I say world, but industry, because they had time to sit down and fulfill their dreams of being a real estate agent. Now, it was like over 180 some thousand people came into real estate, but I think we've had more than that have since left real estate, all within less than 5 years, right? And so, but the thing is, they did it. Because time slowed down, they were able to focus and get something done. There was a video, my last video that I did about the landlords and the corporations getting together, and I say getting in bed together to pretty much scam renters, right? And not make the housing more affordable. They made it really hard, and because they kept going up in rents. And so I say all this because you're probably saying, Trisha, like, where are you going with this? I always think that, again, information changes situation. If people would just take the time out to have a conversation with a real estate agent and see what the process entails, we would have so many more homeowners. Because whereas people are out here paying up $1,900 and above, I know I was paying $2,100 for a 1-bedroom. The last house that I had, which was right at almost 5,000 square feet, my mortgage was $1,800. So for me to go from 5,000 to less than 1,000 square foot, and I was paying $2,100, was ludicrous, right? I could not. To be transparent, I didn't buy that house alone. I could not keep it up. My finances were not where I could just say, hey, I'll buy the house and you move. We had to buy and split. So just so you know, I would have stayed. But that's neither here nor there now, right? Because I am on my journey alone to purchase, and I'm so excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. And because I'm in the industry, I have the ability to talk with different lenders as well as different people and just witness it, having worked with others, right? And I know that we would have so many more homeowners if people would just take the time out to understand the process, instead of saying, well, when I get it right, I'm going to do this, or when I do this, I'm going to do that. And we know if you need somewhere to live and the last apartment is telling you, hey, you can get this 2-bedroom at $2,400, you make your way in because you're not going to be out, right? And I've seen that time and time again. And people will just stop and listen. I am working with this couple. We are set to close at the end of this month. But let me just tell you, we're January 2025. Guess when I talk to these people? I'll give you a quick second. They came to me in January of 2024. That was our first appointment. And they told me what their goals were. And they already own a home. And they didn't want to sell that home to buy another home. And so I asked a few questions. I listened to them. And then I sent them to my lender. He pulled their credit, looked at their finances, and told them exactly what was needed to be done in order for them to get where they would like to get to. Y'all, they did it. These people did exactly what was supposed to be done. And because of that, they are moving into their retirement home, right? Pretty much debt free. And when I say that, because there was so much equity available in their current home that they did a refinance, they paid off all their consumer debt, right? No car notes, no credit cards, no medical bills, no, they didn't have student loans or anything like that, no personal loans. They cleared all of it. And they still had money. They did some renovations, updating. I think they put a new roof on the home. They did something like to the stairway leading up to something, but they get to keep that home and rent it out, and they're closing on their home. And so it is truly, when I say information changes situations, I had another situation like that last year where one of my past clients who I sold a beautiful home to years ago, they had already reached out to me and did a refinance to get the basement finished, and they got it finished so professionally. It was so sharp. They added a room, a theater room, a family room, a kitchenette down there, a weight room, a full bathroom, and it was so nice, right? But they still had a ton of equity. And so her problem was she didn't want to get up off the 3% interest rate that they had. But she had 3 car notes because her and the 2 daughters had a car. The husband had some debt that he needed to take care of. She had credit card debt, but they had a ton of equity. And so they told me what they would like to do. I sent them to the lender. The lender told them exactly what needed to be done. They did sell their home, and we made a lot of money. So they had already refinanced like years before and finished the basement. And then we put the home on the market. We sold their home, and they got, like I say, a hell of a lot of money. And then they bought a home, and we actually did that all in the same day. We closed on their home at the top of the morning, and then we closed on their home that they're in now. They have no car notes. They have no consumer debts. They have no student loans. All they have is a house payment, and they put a good amount down. So whatever the payment was that they had previously, they are paying maybe right at maybe $200 more, and they have a brand new home. So information changes situations. So if you are somebody that is thinking of purchasing a home and you're just scared as all out, I can empathize with you, because I am in that boat with you as well, right? But I do believe in God. I do believe the things that we say we want, the things that we say we're going to do, we put action to them. We ask God to help us through them. We can get through them. But I would love nothing more than to have a conversation with you, see what it is your goals are, and let's make it happen. Again, my name is Latroshia.bostic. I am licensed in the state of Georgia, and I look forward to helping you. Thank you so much.